Hey everybody, Dr. Barron here with virtualheadachespecialist.com. Hope you guys had great holidays. I'm a little behind. I wrote this blog about a month and a half ago. It's on migraine aura, causes, symptoms, solutions, and I just want to go over a few highlights with you. I'm going to leave the link in the feed. Check it out there. Okay, so I've done a couple past videos on aura. You can go check those out. But basically about 25 to 30% of people that have migraine have aura. Aura is the neurological symptoms that happen with a migraine. And the cause of aura is basically an electrical wave spreading about 2 to 3 millimeters per minute across the outside of the brain. We call this the cortex. And depending on where this electrical wave spreads, dictates the type of aura that you get. So there are 6 types of aura. Let me tell you about each one. So if that electrical wave spreads across the visual cortex, the most common form of migraine aura is visual aura. This is a wide variety of symptoms. It could be kaleidoscope vision, flashing lights, colors, zigzag lines, squiggly lines, jagged, cracked glass, an expanding star that goes across the vision. There's all kinds of descriptions, but by far the most common. If that electrical wave spreads across the sensory cortex of the brain, you get sensory aura. So this is numbness, tingling on one side of the body, especially face and arm predominantly. It can be around the mouth. If that electrical wave spreads across the language centers of the brain, you get language or speech or dysphagia aura. This can be trouble getting words out, slurred speech, trouble understanding language. If that electrical wave spreads across the motor cortex of the brain, you get motor aura. This used to be called hemiplegic migraine, and basically it's weakness on one side of the body. It can be face, arm, leg. If that electrical activity disrupts the brainstem area, and there's different theories of how this might happen, you can get a wide constellation of brainstem symptoms. This is called migraine with brainstem aura. It used to be called basilar migraine or basilar artery migraine. So some of the things that you might get could be incoordination or balance or problems walking, problems with hearing, swallowing problems, double vision, even loss of consciousness or decreased consciousness. And there's a number of other things that could happen as well. The 6th type of aura is called a retinal aura, also known as retinal migraine. And this occurs when the electrical activity of the back of the eye, the retinal layer, is affected during a migraine event. This is distinct from regular normal aura. The difference is that with regular normal aura, if you close each eye individually, you should still see some part of the aura in the vision. With retinal aura, if you close each eye individually, the aura disturbance is in one eye only, none at all in the other eye. This is a big distinction between standard aura, because standard aura is coming from the back part of the brain, which controls both sides of the vision, whereas retinal aura comes from the back of the eyeball, which is localized only to one eye. The duration of migraine aura should be 5 to 60 minutes. The exception is motor aura, which can actually last up to 3 days. Classically, these symptoms happen before the headache phase starts, but some people can have some overlapping symptoms during the headache, within the headache, but classically happens as a warning that the headache is coming. So check out the blog. It's going to go through way more detail of each of these auras. It's going to tell you a little bit more about the physiology of how this happens, some treatments to consider, the types of testing you want to think about. So check it out. I'm going to drop the link in the feed. If you guys have questions or comments, drop them and I will get to them.